KSI, or Legida Big Forehead, made a horrible response regarding to the Lunchly hate he's been getting recently. My name's Eddie, and welcome to your occasional slop content. So, where do we begin? All starts with the collaboration of Mr. Beast and both Prime owners Logan Paul and KSI. In comes Lunchly, a direct competitor to Lunchables, but slightly healthier as they claim. The three Lunchlys are the pizza, which is just mini uncooked pizza slop, Fiesta Nachos, which is just chips slop, and Turkey Stackables, which is just shamelessly stolen from Lunchables themselves. Now, what people are angry about is the fact that they're advertising this to children. Hell, even the packaging is supposed to catch the eye of younger audience, promoting unhealthy diets. Most people are upset because Mr. Beast is collaborating with JJ and Logan. Now, Mr. Beast is a whole nother issue. I will briefly mention the things he's done. He has lawsuits about fraud. He hired children lovers, promoting gambling to children through barcodes of his Feastable chocolates, which allows them to try win prizes online. He changes the ingredients of his chocolates to taste better, which made it as unhealthy as a Hershey's bar, whilst also still stating that it's healthy and better than Hershey's. The list goes on. Whilst Logan and JJ are guilty of being a part of a pump and dump crypto scam, and let's not forget the infamous Logan Paul Forest incident.
Hanging right there.
Please check out CoffeeZilla for more information.
And then there's a tweet from Jacksepticeye. You mess with Dan TDM, you mess with YouTube. I mean, that's cringe.
JJ, man, I love you, but you can't be saying this is cringe when you do stuff like this.
And I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money.
Bear in mind, this man is in his 30s. He's hit unk status.
So this is what I said. Looks like crap to me, while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
Now, to point out this blatant hypocrisy in this, I'm just going to leave these two images right here. Bear in mind that he has a toy with the same company as Dan TDM's toy.
Under this, he was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now
you've heard this many times. Dan TDM makes a one-off promotional video about a subscription where you can get a box full of treats. Now there's a difference. Obviously, since Dan's audience are mostly kids, they couldn't really afford the box since it's 35 quid, and kids don't work. It's also different to what KSI is doing because he owns a company and constantly promotes his products. It makes sense since this is a business strategy which could have been executed better if you had collaborated with a man who doesn't hire men on a registry to work with you. Now, if you look at Lunchly, it includes a Prime hydration drink. On the website, it does say that you cannot be under 16 to buy Prime hydration drinks. The labeling on Prime also suggests that it shouldn't be consumed by children underneath 15. So why am I mentioning this? Last time I saw Lunchables being eaten almost daily was back when I used to be in primary school. I was 8 to 11 years old back then. Lunchly is promoting a drink that should be consumed to ages over 15 to kids who haven't even hit puberty yet, but I digress.
Safe to say he's a hypocrite. But again, they kept moving the goalposts and being like,
Oh well, Dan only did this once. He's only made a video once about sweeties to his audience, so you're wrong.
Again, there's a difference on how I understand your point of view, but from an outsider's perspective, a one-off video against being an owner of a company are two very different things that shouldn't be in the same boat.
well, we thought Lunchables, we can better that. We can make a better product that people can also afford and be happy to give to their kids. And that's why we made Lunchly. It's as simple as...
Now, there's a fantastic video made by Dr. Mike going into detail about how bad Lunchly is for kids.
The USDA caloric guidelines say that a lunch meal for kids K through 8 should contain around 625 calories. Kids need energy to function, and calories give them that energy. Lunchly turkey contains only 230 calories, which would mean a kid would need to eat about 2.7 portions to consume enough calories.
And if they did that, they'd get nearly 1,300 milligrams of sodium,
which is also significantly over the USDA standards. So they'd be either under eating calories or overeating sodium.
Although the doctor does suggest it is healthier than Lunchables, it doesn't excuse the fact that this isn't enough for kids to feel satisfied while eating the food.
Honestly, I'm sorry, but fuck being mature, man. These absolute dickheads that don't deserve my maturity.
You're in your 30s. You're going to have to be mature. That's a part of being a professional businessman.
We use real cheese, they use cheese product. They can't even call it cheese. Higher quality meat, etc. Obviously, eating fresh chicken and broccoli is healthier. But if so,
it contains real cheese. Cheese, grubmate. On a real note, there is something completely wrong. I get this is all just marketing to get your product to be successful, but saying that it's a healthy option is just plain wrong. The fact that the kid needs 600 calories during lunch, but selling a product which only has 230 calories, this is underfeeding and not a viable option to have as a lunch. For kids to even get enough calorie intake, they'll have to consume double the sodium contained in Lunchly, which is more than the recommended amount. Either way, thank you lad, I may as well just stick with my Tesco meal deal. JJ, you wouldn't be in this situation if A, you never responded to Dan TDM, B, actually followed the guidelines and made a product that's actually good for kids and combat any health risks, C, not work with a man who hires children lovers to be a part of his YouTube channel, or D, you make enough money to retire and own multiple businesses anyway, so why do you need more money and when is it enough? I had tried Prime way back during its hype phase, and I won't lie, it was nothing special. I've tried multiple flavors and the only one that I genuinely liked was the blueberry one, and it's not even a product I'd buy, mainly because there's other drinks I prefer heavily. Iron Brew.
I'm Scottish!
I also tried the Feastables, and this was a bigger disappointment than England losing the Euros a second time. Please save your money and buy a fruit and nut chocolate bar instead. That's all in this video. Thanks to these lovely individuals for the kind comments. You get a Feastables chocolate bar.